Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today we are focusing on the fire signs, and as always we are starting off with Aries. So if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Before we get into the reading, I did pull dice or roll dice for you guys, and you guys rolled Capricorn, which I believe Capricorn is like the opposite sign of Aries. So this week ahead may be a little bit of a struggle, or the week prior could have been a struggle, and things are kind of like balancing itself out. Like the energy just might kind of oppose your energy is what I'm getting. The numbers dice, you guys rolled 5, so you may be seeing 5, 5, 5s, or just 5s in general. 5s around your finance, I believe, represent abundance. I forgot what else 5 represents, but anyways, let's get into the tarot. So for the tarot, you guys received the Wheel of Fortune as the main energy for your week ahead, which tells me that, like, I get a variety of different messages just from this first little, what is a spread. I get the energy of some of you guys possibly finishing up a cycle, like a toxic cycle, and like coming out on like the good end of it, you know what I mean? I get the energy of like there being a transformation within work. Like I get the vibe of like you guys either being like, I get a variety of different messages around people's finances with this spread. The first one is like you possibly being like inflexible around like certain things at work, and I feel like you're kind of seeing how being kind of like in that inflexible energy isn't really serving you, so you're being a little bit more generous with your time, energy. It could be just like being open to hearing other people's ideas, and that's gonna kind of bring about that Wheel of Fortune energy of like things finally moving in a positive direction. I get the energy of, for some reason, like an unfair like boss with this Emperor card. And I get the energy of like them possibly giving the like someone near you who hasn't worked as hard or as long as you like a promotion, and that person then realizing like, oh, that was a mistake. Like Aries has really worked hard for it and is possibly giving you a promotion or just increasing your pay with this 6 of Pentacles. I get a variety of different energies from this first read. But yeah, I highly get the energy of that, the third thing that I suggested about like a boss being like giving you a promotion or giving you like a higher pay raise, because the advice card that you guys received was the Father of Knives, which in reverse, he's like a very quiet person, sits in his own power. He does have a certain level of power that when it is in reverse, he can tend to misuse it. So just be mindful that if you do get like a promotion, like, is the camera still recording, girl? Just being mindful of not misusing your powers. Totally use your powers to help you advance in your career and or your path or whatever. But just make sure you're not stepping on anyone's toes is what I'm getting with this Father of Knives in reverse as your advice card. And for your finances, you guys received the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which, going back to your first read, I get the energy of there possibly just being something unfair, like the boss giving someone else like a promotion. You guys received the 5 of Swords in reverse, or Five of Arms in this deck, which talks about reconciliation, mending the past. So there could have been something like giving someone else a promotion who didn't really deserve it, and that person going back being like, oh, like, my bad, I really didn't mean it in that way, like, that was an awful decision on my behalf kind of energy. This also could have been you of like going back to being inflexible around like other people's energies, and you're kind of changing that and wanting to work as a team. The second clarity card that you guys received was the Queen of Cups, which talks about like self-care, codependency, self-love. I get the energy that some of you guys are tapping into the energy of being more like in a self-loving kind of energy, or the codependency could have been, I'm trying to see. The codependency could have been you. Like, you guys could have been, when I think of codependency, I think of like I get the energy of being like stuck on the idea of like, if you guys did hear about like there being a promotion, you guys being stuck on the idea of like that promotion is mine, and not really being open to other people possibly getting that promotion. You are 100% valid, and I see that like y'all deserve it for sure. But you guys, I get the energy of being stuck in a certain like headspace. However, the advice card that you guys received was the Big Queen, or what card is this? The Empress. So I get the energy that there was just some kind of turbulence around your finances, whether that was you causing that or someone else causing that. But the Big Queen talks about learning from your past mistakes, regrounding yourself, going back to your roots. Sis. But I get the energy of you guys needing to just like whatever turbulence that was happening in the past, taking that, learning from it, growing from it, and moving on. I see that like things are like in the process of moving on, and so the card is just advising you to do so. So for your love life, you guys received the Death card, which tells me that there is going to be a transformation, a change. It also tells me that something is ending. It could have been the desire to be alone, and you're feeling more like you want to be in a relationship. The first clarity card that you guys received was the Two of Pentacles, which talks about like prioritizing, and you probably have like multiple things that you're doing, but like you're kind of making time for your love life and actually like investing energy into it is what I'm getting from the Two of Pentacles. The second clarity card you guys received was the Knight of Pentacles, which I get Pentacles is a very stable energy. However, it's a knight, so it's very quick. So I feel like there could be a situation that is moving fairly quickly. The Knight of Pentacles it's a mixture of energy. Like the Pentacles is a earth sign, so earth signs tend to move a bit slower, but knights move fairly fast. As you can see, he is on a motorcycle, so I get a mixed energy of like you guys may want something that is like you want a relationship right now kind of vibes, and I see that you're investing energy into it. However, it may be going slow, or switch that energy of like you guys may be wanting to move slow, but your love life is moving fairly fast. The advice card that you guys received was the Gullah Jack, aka the Hangman, which talks about surrendering and letting go. So I get the energy of however your love life transforms and changes with this death card, being able to move with it the best way that you possibly can. You know, don't move too quick or too slow to the point to where like you either become overwhelmed or the opportunity passes, but like trying to move with the change rather than against it. And I kind of already see that you're already in that energy anyways, but that is what I got for your guys' read. I hope that made sense. The first top half was a little like I got a variety of different energies, and so it came off a little scattered, I feel like. But I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today we are on Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, and if it doesn't resonate, try again next week or check your other placements, you know, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn. But other than that, let's get into the reading. Oh, I forgot. I didn't roll the dice for you guys. Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. How are you guys? How are you doing? What y'all been up to lately? Sagittarius for the week ahead. Okay, so you guys received the number 1. So you may be seeing 111, which talks about new beginnings. Uh-oh. Oh, well, you know what I said. What sign is this? Leo. So you guys may be taking on the energy of Leo for the week ahead. You may be dealing with a Leo romantically, financially. But yeah. All right, let's get into the tarot. So for the tarot, the main energy for the week ahead that you guys received was the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I get the vibes of y'all possibly putting something down. You guys could be like doing multiple things financially, or doing multiple things for money, whether that is like a little side gig and then a main gig. But I get the energy of you guys kind of like pulling back and stepping away for a little break. I get the energy that like you guys could just be burnt out this week. The Emperor as your second clarity card, to me, like when I see the Emperor, I think of like stability, also getting things established. So I get the energy that you guys may have been working towards establishing something, and it may not have come out exactly how you wanted it, because in reverse he does talk about being a little inflexible and like kind of stuck on a certain vision, or you just didn't establish what you wanted. And so I get the energy of you guys possibly taking a little break, stepping away to kind of just like gather your energy again and kind of recenter yourself. The advice card that you guys received was Dr. Grant, or the High Priestess. Not the High Priestess, wait a damn minute. The Hermit, which is a sign of Virgo. So it's in reverse, so I get the energy of you guys either going out, being social, kind of going out different places just to kind of gain that inspiration back, or just to kind of just switch up the energy just so you could come back to this 8 of Pentacles to work towards your 10 of Pentacles. You guys also may be going inwards to just see if you guys are aligned with what you guys have going on or what you guys are working towards. But I get 2 different energies of either some people are going out to kind of find like the inspiration, the motivation to push through, or I get that some of you guys are going inward to see if what you're trying to pursue and build is something that is aligned with you. So for your finances, you guys received the Hermit again, upright though, as the main energy for your finances for the week ahead. So I get the energy that a lot of y'all went inwards, to kind of see if things were personally aligned with you financially, if like the job is something that you really want to work towards, or if this is something that you're really interested in. And I get that you guys are really going to be in tune with yourselves and your interest and your path. I do get the energy that like there could have been something in the past that could have brought about this Three of Swords, this heartbreak, this sorrow, this pain, which is probably why it has you in this Hermit energy in the first place. You could have just been heartbroken that you didn't establish what you wanted in time, or it just doesn't reach your expectation. I'm a Sag, so like I vibe with this. But like I get the energy of like you guys possibly not meeting your own expectation and being disappointed in yourselves. So you're kind of going inward to see if this is something that you want to pursue, and if this is something that makes you happy. And then like intuitively, like you're going to find out, you're going to know the answer with this High Priestess card. You also are just going to be really in tune with yourself and your intuition for the week ahead around your finances is what I'm getting. The advice card that you guys received is the Mother of Cups or Mother of Baskets in this tarot deck, which tells me as the advice card that whatever this like sorrow or pain that was happening around your finances, what's going to help you during this Hermit energy is making sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are being compassionate towards yourself. For example, if it was something like you guys not meeting the expectation that you guys had for yourselves, still celebrating yourself for the things that you did achieve. You know what I mean? So having some self-compassion, celebrating the things that you can celebrate rather than focusing on the things that you can't. So yeah, that's what I got for your guys' advice for your finances. Now for your love life, you guys received the Nine of Cups, which the Nine of Cups upright tells me, oh God, I have to sneeze. Please don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Sis, don't do it. Like, okay. You guys got the Nine of Cups, which talks about like a wish coming true when it's in reverse. So I get the energy that like, I'm sorry, did I say when that was in reverse? When this is upright, it talks about a wish coming true. When it's in reverse, it's the opposite. So I get the energy that you guys are manifesting love, but you're not like manifesting the love that you want. And the Ace of Cups does talk about like new love, new opportunities. However, I do get the energy of you guys manifesting love. It's just not the people that you necessarily feel drawn to. However, you guys did receive the Six of Wands in reverse, which to me tells me that you guys are possibly focused on or feeling like you are kind of celebrating yourself in like a more private, personal setting of just like, hey, I manifested like this kind of love for myself at least. It's not what I want, but I'm manifesting, you know what I mean? I get a very Sagittarian vibe from this read of y'all still remaining on the positive side of it. For the advice card that you guys received the, what card is this? Black Herman or the Magician. I just realized his wand says power, which could just be a sign that you guys really do have the power to manifest the connection that you want. And it is telling you to continue to manifest the kind of love or kind of relationship that you want. I get the energy of needing to be very specific. So you guys could be writing a note and burning it or burying it. And the note may contain just like the personality traits that you need, some of the personality traits that you want, some of the things that you're looking for in a partner. But I get the energy of, as the advice card, being very specific about what you're trying to manifest. Because you already are manifesting, you're already in the energy. It's just more about like being more like hyper focused, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. Hyper focused on the specific nitty gritty details of what you want in a partner. So that's what I got for your guys' read. Also, Sagittarians are like literally the magicians in my opinion. Like, aren't we like ruled by thunder or whatever, which is like very powerful. I'm gonna shut up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the messages came through clear and it was understandable. But other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today we are on the sign of Leos. So if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, try again next week or check your other placements. Before we get into the read, I did roll dice for you guys, and you received the number 6, so you may be seeing 666 or just 6 in general. I totally forgot what 6 represents, so if I were you, I would check to see if you guys are, especially if you guys are seeing 666. And then for the astrology, you guys rolled Gemini, so you may be dealing with the Gemini that just rolled over to Aquarius, but you may be dealing with the Gemini romantically, or it could just be the energy that you're taking on this week. With the first card that you guys received, I mean, it kind of makes sense if you guys are in this energy. But you guys received the 2 of Pentacles, which I get the energy of you guys being overcommitted to the idea of something, especially with this Hierophant card in reverse, which talks about like personal beliefs. I get the energy of you guys being stuck in a certain way of thinking or committed to a certain way of thinking, just because with this Hierophant card, it just talks about like your personal beliefs and just your way of thinking and stuff like that. The second clarity card that you guys received was the Knight of Cups, which can talk about like being blocked creatively, as well as when it's upright, it talks about beauty. So I do get the energy of you guys possibly being overcommitted to beauty, like pampering yourself to the point to where it's like you may not be like paying attention to other people. The Knight of Cups also, like in a love reading, talks about like a potential partner. So I get the energy that you guys could be stuck in a certain way of thinking that is preventing you guys from a certain connection. I'm trying to see what else I get from this. Yeah, that's primarily what I'm getting, of just being stuck in a certain way of thinking, and it could be like keeping you blocked creatively, because the Knight of Cups does talk about being creative, but when it's in reverse, it's blocked. It could be you guys being in this way of thinking could be preventing you from a certain relationship. However, the advice card that you guys received was the 7 of Cups, which talks about kind of going inward. And as you can see, she's fully like getting into all her types of self-care, which going back to possibly being overcommitted to self-care to the point to where like nobody is like even in consideration. But like the advice card in reverse is this woman in her self-care energy, kind of focused on herself in the sense of that she is, does that sound right? Child, you know how you say some things and it just like, it don't feel right coming out? But I get the energy that you guys could be really being advised to check in with yourself, go inward, and self-care could be the thing that helps you check in with like what you have going on. It could also help you check to see if what you are so committed to, like the way of thinking that you are so committed to, is that really something that is personally aligned with you? So that's what I got for the first. Oh, damn. I know them. Anyways, the first card that you guys received for your finances, the main energy for your finances was the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me that you guys may not be heavily focused on your finances or focused on the like long-term success of it, just because you are in the process of like going back to that overcommitted to a certain way of thinking. I get the energy of like a certain way of thinking is shifting for you, and you're releasing that with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you may not be so highly focused on like the long-term things that you can do as of right now to make sure that financially you're good. Because I see that like mentally, like your mental state could be the thing that is throwing off your finances. So you would rather focus on the mental rather than the physical. However, I do see that like some of you guys could be kind of stuck in not really knowing if it is best to focus on that mental or the physical. The advice card that you guys received was the Eight of Knives upright, or Eight of Arms in this tarot deck right here, which I am getting that you are being told to focus on the mental, because if mentally you're suffering, it's going to reflect in the physical sense. So that's what I'm getting for your finances. For your love life, I get that there could be a tower moment that has already happened or is happening. It could be that you are having a tower moment with yourself. You could be changing that way of thinking and opening yourself up to other opportunities and possibilities. And it could be a little chaotic because it is like a new energy for you that you may not be super comfortable in. Not, I don't want to say comfortable, but like it's a new kind of feeling and a new kind of headspace to be in. So like you get a new kind of perspective on just life, and it could have totally just rocked your world, and it could feel a little chaotic and all over the place. However, the first clarity card that you guys received was the Magician, which talks about like manifesting. I get the energy of you guys possibly manifesting a connection towards you. The second clarity card that you guys received was the Four of Pentacles. Is this still recording? Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, so you guys received the Four of Pentacles, which talks about like security. It does talk about like saving money. And I mean, if you are focusing primarily on your mental, I could see why you would be in this headspace of saving money. But in a relationship sense, this card also does talk about security. So you guys could be trying to manifest a secure relationship after having this tower moment. I also get the energy that like you guys could have already manifested a secure relationship, and it has caused this tower moment because your focus has shifted. You're not so focused on yourself, or you know, it's kind of like it's shifted your way of thinking. So things could be feeling a little chaotic for you, at least in the mental sense. I get, not the physical sense. I don't get much of the physical sense. But I do get that it may be like a change or challenge for you mentally. And I guess it could be physically, because when you're in a relationship, like you have to take in consideration sharing with them, and like, you know what I mean? So the advice card that you guys received was your card, the Strength card, which just tells me that you guys are advised to continue to push through, really tap into your own energy, and be courageous, be brave, be strong, because things are going to work out at the end of the day So yeah, that is what I've got for you guys this week ahead. I'm sorry if that came off a little scattered. However, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.